Good morning, we are live on Apex Brotherhood on YouTube and X this morning. I'm Evan Bourne, how are you doing this Monday morning? Market's just opened. I've just opened up my charts. I've been letting the bot trade overnight. It's just took a loss on the DAX, which I'm not happy about because it's just took 2 wins on gold, so let's just wipe that profit out. If it takes another loss on the DAX this morning, I'm thinking of unhooking it. I've got it on a lower time frame. I just can't sort of set it up for the DAX. Yeah, I should have done that last night. But other than that, it took 2 wins on gold, which was alright. Hoping that the DAX kind of rises over the day and gives me my money back. Other than that, I'm waiting for it to take more trades on other symbols that it's hooked up to. Let me show you the symbols that it's hooked up to. So we've got it running on all of these. So we've got it hooked up to the NAS. I don't expect it to get into the NAS unless it takes a little loss and then jumps back in. US 30, that's about the same. I don't know if the US 30 is actually going to come down any lower than this. So we may come down to test these lower lows here, only to go back up. And if that happens, then obviously the bot's going to take a buy and we're going to get in and jump on that. UK 100 is the same. These are all on higher time frames. These are all on the 45 minutes. US 500, which is the same. That's coming down to meet support. Resistance, which it was support, but it's probably gonna, it was resistance, but it's gonna turn that into support now with a bit of luck, and the US 500 will carry on in its direction that it's heading. German 40 is what we've just been on. DAX just took a loss on that. Hopefully it won't come down and give me another loss, but if it does, I'm going to turn it off for the day. 2 losses in a row on 1 symbol is enough for me. So this is gold. If we want in DAX, it just may have took this gold. DAX is probably taking up most of my free margin. So that may have been the third. That may have been the third one. Unless gold actually comes back down and that just saved me another loss. This is on the lower time frame. This is on the 2 minute. So overnight it took 2 trades on the 2 minute. Both were winners. And crude oil. I got it on crude oil. I don't know if it's going to open a trade. We can watch this one. It's got, well, this one's on the 30 minute. So it's got quite a while to go before we know whether it's going to open a trade on that or not. But that's what I've got the bot hooked to this week. I'm leaving it hooked up to these symbols all week now. So I'm going to be trading since 11 o'clock last night, and I'm going to shut them down roughly about 9:45 on Friday, and then I'm going to find out whether each symbol has performed well enough to actually keep it going for the rest of next month and this month as well. We've only got a couple of days left in this month, so I'm hoping that this bot now left to trade the account is going to do kind of quite well, because over the weekend I've been making it started off being a stats counter, just so I could track my stats, so I could track the trades that I was in. But it's turned into a lot more than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you what I've actually built over the weekend. Need to get rid of that and share screen. So this is what I built over the weekend. So this is my Rebel Trader stats, which is Rebel Trader Intelligence Engine. Gives you the win reports, the percentage of the win. So this bot that I'm actually trading now, which is Rebel Trader Born Sentinel. It's earned me up to, well, not up to now, this month, because I've got it on this month, 41.58. That's including the gold trades from this morning, plus the minus the trades from the DAX, because I was looking at that and it did say 60 this morning until the DAX decided to take some money off me. 18 trades, which was 15. So it's got a 72.2% win rate now. Profit factor of 1.9. Average trade of £2.30. And it's looking at the system status. The edge is active. It's got it down as a A+ system, which is kind of quite cool, even though it's just took 2 losses. The primary edge was UK 100, which earned me 24.45. So this is only just test stats, because I've been testing the bot on this account. So it's not done that many trades. For it to give me full peak performance, this is why I'm sort of leaving it now to actually run and give it plenty of opportunity to enter trades and give me, let's say, fuller and richer stats over the long period. So as you can see, it's got other comments that actually the intelligence system is providing. SAS grading, so it'll tell me to reduce aggression, protect the curve, and the market focus is on UK 100 and avoid German 40, which that's just put that up as new news. So it wants me to avoid the German 40 because it knows now that I've just took a big hit on it. And it's giving me my session control, which actually prioritises the sessions for you. So if you don't know which sessions that you're actually performing in, it'll tell you in here. So mine is prioritise Tokyo and Asia. Reduce London and New York overlap. This is probably where I'm not earning as much. And moderate confidence. Edge is visible, but still needs proof. This is the point that I was just saying, that I actually need to run it for the rest of this month and next month now to find out what the richer results will actually provide. Trade quality is good. Active edge, protect it. And again, the sessions. So it's got a brain inside that actually breaks down your trades and your sessions and your profits, tells you what to excel at, tells you what you need to avoid, like the German 40, and tells you about your aggression. So if the bot's not performing very well on a pair, you can reduce your lot size, so you're not exposing the account to the full aggression that you've probably set it at, which I probably need to do. We'll have to see what the German 40 does, whether it gives me a win again, and then it'll change its mind. If it gives me a bigger win than a loss, it'll change its mind, and if it carries on doing that, then it'll probably favour it. If not, then it will tell me to avoid it. Scrolling down, we've got a positive curve still. There's a linear chart. So that's my progression. Session breakdown gives you auto fill bars on your sessions that you've been trading. So I've had 9 trades on Asia and Tokyo, 3 trades on London. London overlap is 3 trades. New York session by itself is 2 trades, and New York another. So I think that's the overlap back into Tokyo, or it's the start on the new day. Recent trades, you just seen I've just told you about the German loss trade. That was that one. And my gold wins, it's actually produced the 2 gold wins now. So it favours the most recent wins that you can have displayed at the bottom. So I lost. My last loss was on UK 500. No, US 500. That was last week, I think. Yep. Yeah, that was last week. And these are this week's progression. So as the trades progress, this will just keep going up on the most recent trades. And there are more tabs to be had on this. There's loads. Calendar, so it gives you your profitable days. So if I go to Born Sentinel and bring it up to present day, you can see that we're on Monday morning at the 27th. So if I click that, gives me my stats for today. With the loss, I'm now only at a plus P&L of £1.58. So then if I click this, it'll take me to the analysis page. You can see that it's the German 40 and it's got 2 gold trades. So it analyses it. It was the session was Tokyo and Asia entry. The contribution of those 2 wins was 360.1% to the account. Daily net is £1.58 because of the loss. I can see German 40 going down at the minute. I might turn it off. I might just take another little loss. I just don't want it to start hitting the account too hard. Gives me performance. So it's got a little AI type brain into it. So it gives you your peak give back. So my peak give back was 1848. That was on the German 40. Asia Tokyo, and it's giving me the £1.48 because it's minus the 2 gold trades. You got sequence warnings, West trade, tells you which to avoid there. Symbol edge, so it's pulling the symbol edges up as gold at the minute because that's the one I've just took 2 wins on this week. You got your profit edge. So this, once it actually gives you proper stats for this week's trading, all these will change. The loss risk, so it'll tell you where to tighten and where the damage is coming from. Drawdown pressure, where the drawdown's coming from and what to avoid. The symbol drag, it's got that down as the German 40. Surprise, surprise. And it gives you daily notes. So give you a little quick time to read that. Best trading edge was gold, and the worst one was German 40. Best session was Tokyo, and the symbol was gold. The weakest was German 40, and it's probably going to blame the London Open for that. And behaviour gives you a little confidence boost, I suppose. Tells you where your positive risk is and peak performance and other stuff like that. This section is just your quick trade analysis at a glance. So still the trades are positive, which is a good thing. It's running, and that's that page for the analysis. If you want to actually backtest or analyse different days, so pick Thursday, you can see the trades that it took on the Thursday. Click that, it'll bring the counter up on where you profited from. So in this, it was Tokyo and Asia, £36.33. Gives you a little psych report as well on that, and gives you the behaviour. So this is like just back testing, telling you where you're falling down. Your max drawdown for that session was £7.54, overall gain on that session. It peaked at £40.75. It's got a journal, so you can actually find out. You can actually journal the trades. So if I pick the bot, let's say this month, it'll give me a list of all the trades that it's took. So as you can see, there's the 2 gold trades, one at £5.69, another at £14.37, and then we lost £18.48 on the DAX, and I'm currently down 40p, so something like that. It was £6 odd. I could see it going down, and I'm like, no, don't do that to me again. So it gives you the stats panel. I haven't opened this up yet, but this is placeholder notes. That's coming back. That's coming in the next phase. You get little daily insights, which is C grade at the minute because of the DAX loss. So this is a little typing area where I can type my thoughts and stuff like that, and it'll save it to a notepad in the directory. It gives me my overall trading score. 3 trades, 2 out of 1, 2 wins, 1 loss. So win rate at the minute is 66.7. Profit factor of 1.09 and a volume of 2.3. So if I wanted to compare bots, if I was putting a bot head to head, I would probably choose this one. There's another one that I've done a couple of trades on, but not really that many for it to shout home about. But I'll show you that at the minute it's telling me that I've won £1.58 on bot A, which is the Sentinel, and that's for today. So if we go to the month, I might get a better stats, including some more trades. So at the beginning it's 41.58. It took 18 trades. It's telling me it's got a win rate of 72.2%, which is quite good for an automated system. And there's me P&L, win rate, profit factor, all on display. It would give me more stats if the other bots had done any good. It's telling me that the system actually prefers the Sentinel V1 in this filter. Keep the trend system under review until it proves edge. So it actually gives you advice as well on how long you should be running your bots before it can actually give you proper stats on it. Analysis page is what we've just been on. Gives you all your thoughts and everything like that. So it's kind of well detailed. I've thought it out quite well, and we need to keep adjusting what we're looking at. So if this was today's, it's telling me got a P&L of 158, 3 trades. Again, that's the 2 gold trades and the 1 loss on the DAX, which is bringing it down to 66.7% win rate, but that's only for today. Gold's got the edge. Risk focus is German 40, and it's telling me to reduce exposure. It's dragging positive performance down. Edge persists but protects selectivity. So it wants me to get rid of the German 40 because it's bringing the curve down. As you can see, the curve's reactive, responsive. So I've done quite a lot on this. There's the trades for today. The German 40, which is in red, and the 2 gold trades at 14.37 and 5.69. So basically, this is my my stats panel, my tracker, and my intelligence edge for the bot that I'm actually trading now. And if I can go back to this screen, what I can do is put my chart back up. So I'll get rid of this one. And I think it's that one that we're on now. Yep, the live trade. So at the minute, I am in German 40 buy, and it's kind of bobbing up and down now. At least it's above the EMA. So hopefully German 40 is going to go up and give me a little bit of profit back. If not, I take 2 losses on it, then I might turn it off, and I might take the bot's advice and just cut risk on this, or even choose another time frame once I've actually sorted stuff out on it. I'm probably not going to lose much on this, although that's gold I'm looking at. This is I'll probably lose another 15-16 quid, which I might get out if this changes, which it has done, and it's flipped anyway. It's flipped to shorts. So I took a controlled loss because it didn't actually hit full stop loss. Now if this flips again, I'm just going to close the tab and then take the bot off and let either gold or crude oil or something like that sort of try and pick up the profit. I'm in profit now, but whether it's just going to flip again, I'm probably not just going to let it do that all day. It'll just destroy the account. And it looks like it is. So I'll tell you what, I'll just get rid of the German 40 and close the tab. So that's that gone. Now I've just got to wait for another tab to pick up the loss. So it's not a good start really for the London session with this bot. It's just took 2 wins. Now it's just took 2 losses, and both losses came on the German 40. So now that's gone. I don't think I'll be trading that on this bot, at least not on that time frame anyway. So I've just got to wait for a signal coming from other symbols. We just can have a look at gold, which we've probably just missed out on because we was in the German 40 trade, and it looks like that wouldn't have been doing that well neither. We'd have been in a little bit of drawdown, but we wouldn't have lost it just yet. So other than that, let's take a look at chat. We have got in MGN. Good morning, MGN. Glad you're joining us this morning. What do you think overall of... I don't want to call it a stats counter. So what do you think of my... Well, it is a stats provider, shall we say, and my trading intelligence engine that I've placed inside it. Kind of quite proud of what I've done pretty much since Friday. It's took me all weekend, late nights. So if I'm yawning this morning, everyone could just got to look and ignore that, because I've been working on this all weekend just to get it done for today. But yeah, no, that's exactly the run through that I've been looking for, and it's probably going to keep me on the straight and narrow really with my trading, which I'm hoping it's going to do. So the rest of this month and next month is testing the system. I know it's responsive because it's giving me gold trades and instant trades on the DAX, which I'm trying to forget about now. Not let the losses bother me after having back-to-back wins to get back-to-back losses. Take the rough with the smooth really with automated trading systems. It could have happened to me if I'd have thought I was placing it manually anyway. And we've got in the Wells trades in. Good morning, Rebel Trader. Good morning, Elliot. How are you this morning? Hope you had a great weekend. And are you looking to get into any trades this morning, or are you just going to see what the week sort of unfolds, which possibly I should have done? Keep kicking myself for that German 40 loss. It was something I've not really tried the bot on, so I've tried it on and it's not really proved itself off the bat. So I need to adjust it here and there before I'll actually trust it again on that symbol. But up to now, I think we have just took another trade, and I think it's crude oil. I did see it pop up. I'm not actually too sure. I need more monitors so I can pop up more screens. And it was crude oil. So if we go to the crude oil tab, we can see that it has actually entered that long, which is probably a good direction to go in with oil at the minute. So let's hope it can get back up to, well, no, let's not hope it can get back up to 120, because that sticks it up at the pumps. But for now, or at least for a short period, let's hope that it starts climbing, so we can just recover a little bit of loss that we've took this morning. It would have been good getting in down here. We could have had that full leg. We'd have had a little bit of profit coming in here, and then it would have took us out for a controlled loss. So it would have probably took back the profit and just a little bit more. But we would have got out of that. We could have called that a total loss, but it wouldn't have been for the full stop loss. It would have been a controlled loss, because it would have been round about here, where it's actually just entered into a long. So this is the bot that I've favoured trading permanently now for the next month, just to see what it gives me on the stats. As you saw on the stats, it's giving it a grade A trading system, and 75% overall win rate at the moment with those trades. What I actually got on for today, which I am on the overview for today, it's actually giving me a 40% win rate now because of the two losses. And my P&L is down at £9.42. But that's on the day, that's not overall. So I'm like £9.50 down, shall we say. So I've got to actually see what the bot can do on these ones now, to see if we can recover the loss. One of these symbols is going to do remarkably well. I know if the symbols like US 500 are going to go up even more, I need to take a loss before I get on that, before I get on the extension of the leg. And if I was to get into any of these that are going the other ways, apart from US 30, if that decides that it wants to skyrocket, it'd be straight in that. I wouldn't need to take a loss on that. And the NAS, I would need to probably take a small loss on the NAS to get back in if the NAS was going to carry on to the upside. So for the bot to actually get in, it needs to get a signal, and to get a signal, it needs to cross the bands. Once it's crossed the bands, it gets the signal, it ends the trade. If it turns around and goes straight to stop loss, it'll clip it for a controlled loss, or it'll take it as a full win, depending on how far the stop loss is actually trailed down. But then it'll get back into the trade, and it'll carry on in the direction that it's going. All it needs to do is actually just pick up one trade or pick up one loss, and then it'll get into the rhythm of the buying and selling, which will actually either cause more losses or more profit. But that's what it needs to do. It just needs to sit and run now. And we are in a crude oil trade. So yeah, we need to, unfortunately, we need to get crude oil skyrocketing. Hopefully President Trump will tweet that his oil supplies are low, which will actually put the price up. And then once he's done that, he can tell everyone that it's all right. He was only messing around, and then tank the actual market. And then when it goes down, the bot will flip, and it'll get the profits on that going both ways. So that's me for the Monday. I've just been watching Will's progression on his early morning channel, which he was doing great this morning. So it was good to see Will on his channel this morning. And like he was saying, and I'm trying not to yawn. I'm trying to stifle yawns all morning. So like he was saying, you need to get yourself in the Discord for the chats, the banter, and everything else that it has to offer. Links in the description, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, the link is in the description. I am looking for other trades on other screens at the minute, so if I'm a bit distracted, I'm trying to bring a trade that I can do manually. But the good news up to now is crude oil was in profit. It was green, now it's red, which we're going to take the rough with a smooth again in trading. This profitable bot this morning was profitable. The German 40, if you've just joined us, has just took that profit and some back off me. So I've killed the tab. I've got rid of the German 40. We're not trading it. 9. Not doing it until I actually find out what settings I actually need that on. These ones are all set to the same settings, surprisingly enough. They're just on different time frames. This one, crude oil, is on the 30-minute. Gold is on the 2-minute. And every other one, like from the NAS up to the US 500, that is also on the 45-minute. Now, once I'm in a trade in one of those, I can be in for the rest of the month. If not a few days, or a day at the least, really, on the 45 minutes. The most this bot has given me on this practice account is I think it was a trade on the UK 100. Sure, it was the UK 100. It wasn't the US 30. It was the UK 100. I was in that for a full week. So I'd actually managed to get that in on the Monday. And on the Friday, I didn't fancy holding over the weekend. So I turned it off. But it got me in for a trade for 5 days, which I held and let the bot actually manage the trade. There's no point in having an automated system if you're going to manage it yourself. Oh, I did keep an eye on it, but it was doing quite well. The Sentinel itself has detected that the mode is stand down. Trailing after TP1 is on. The Sentinel has detected chop in the market, which you can actually see from this area here. So this is, if you can't see the box, you should be definitely seeing the box now. So that's the area that the Sentinel's tracking, and that's what it's calling chop, and I kind of agree with it. So the actual Sentinel is telling the rest of the bot to stand down. It may take a trade. It just all depends on where it actually takes the trade, whether it's going to be a short or a long. Just have to let the bot decide. The built-in intelligence is actually just doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing. Last action was set up disarmed. So that was probably the long, but it was already in a trade, so it disarmed the actual long on this. And that's about it really on that. If I go to oil, we are actually £2.77 down now. We're in a long. It's telling, the Sentinel on the other one was telling that it's chop. This one is caution, and it's gone into mode defense, so it's gone into defensive mode. That's probably because it's detecting a loss throughout the account. So now it's in protective mode to see if it can actually start now digging itself back out of the losses that it's taken. Same as every other one. That'll be doing the same on all the other tabs. And I need to stop scrolling so fast. In the wilds trades, is saying he's marked out his trades for the day. He's looking for ES mostly, like usual, and is waiting to see what the market gives. This is all that we can do. This is all that we can do when we're trading our systems, is just mark the levels out, see what happens. If it comes to the level and actually gives us the entry signal that we're looking for, take it. If not, stand down and save a potential loss. I'm still going on about that German 40 trade. It's dragged it down. It was a good day. The sun is shining. It was a good day. But now we've took back-to-back losses after back-to-back wins. So that's kind of evened it out. I'm not really that bothered. I'm not down that much, and we'll see if the bot can dig us out of this nightmare that we're in on this beginning of the week, on this Monday morning. But it should do. Should definitely dig us out of the hole and brighten our profits up. It's just took a little dip in the actual profit curve. So it's only temporary. With it being temporary, I can still smile about it. If you can't smile about your losses, you're only going to cry. I'll do that later off camera. I'll be in the Discord. That reminds me again. Get yourself in the Discord where everything is kicking off Monday to Friday, and especially on a Friday night, which is games night. Everyone goes on about the poker, but no one actually tells you that it's let's just say it's paper poker, just like it is paper trading. No one's actually trying to get anyone in gambling, which I realised last week. Everyone's actually saying it's poker night, get in because we're having a game of poker. No one's actually betting any real money. So we're not actually trying to get everyone in the Discord to start gambling. So it's just for fun. So it's a wind down for the week to recover from German 40 losses, just such as what I've taken today. So I'll be taking that on the frustrations out on Friday while we're playing poker. Probably raising a few hands, and then I'll lose them too. Especially to some of the players that are in there. And MGN, the stats look great. It's basically just a journal with some extra functions, and it is. It's just a journal with a brain that keeps track of my trades and my profit. It's definitely not simple, but it is effective. It definitely is that. Definitely wasn't simple. That's definitely added a few grey hairs to my head and took a couple of years off my life doing that. The stress that put me through over the weekend was yes, because the the kind of AI-like intelligence system that's actually built into it wasn't going so well. I wasn't wiring it in the right places. It was getting confusing on what the hell was going on until I'd actually figured it out, and that was a good 12 to 14 hours I was messing around with that section alone, and I'm surprised the keyboard is sat next to me. It's still alive, but I'm surprised I don't need a new keyboard. I wanted to knit or anything. I've calmed down from doing that now. But like I always say, I've never been through so many keyboards. When I first started trading Forex, and in the Wells trades, no, oil prices need to be, yes, we know. I wasn't really wishing for higher oil prices. It was just I wanted the quick profit before it starts coming down, just to recover this loss. I just need to recover this loss by the end of the day. I'm going to set myself a goal. The bot needs to get me back in profit by the end of the day, which I will actually update everybody in the Discord. So again, get yourself in the Discord. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. It helps the channel grow, and the algorithms seem to like it. I don't know what the algorithm's like. Everyone says the algorithms like it, so click that like button. The algorithms like it. They're probably the little gremlins that are in the YouTube background or in the back office. So yeah, we know that the oil prices need to fall, and I want that too, because I'm paying just as much as you are at the pumps. But for now, I wanted a little bit of profit first, and then it can turn around. Mind you, now I'm actually in the trade. I'm in it now. So unless another trade puts it off by entering in again. So I've got 2 trades open, and then it takes over that one. I'll be able to get into the short. So if we short crude oil down all the way to $20 a barrel, that'll be great. I bet if crude oil went to $20 a barrel, I bet you won't see that reflection at the pumps. I bet you definitely wouldn't. And at the minute, £2.40 down. And so yeah, that's all we're doing for this morning, is now just waiting for it to take trades, and once it's took trades, waiting for it to see what happens, whether actually we get a profit or a loss. This is going to still take quite a while, considering we're on the 30-minute candles, the 40-minute candles, the 45-minute candles, sorry, and the 2-minute candles on gold. So it's trading gold, and definitely the Sentinel's right. That definitely is chop, and it's continuing to chop. So whether it goes up or down, who knows? It'll do what it wants to do. But if it comes down, it has to cross the band for me to get into a sell. It's too late for it now because I was in another trade to get into a long. Otherwise, it still would be in the long, but it'd be in drawdown. So we kind of missed the opportunity to take another loss there, which I'm quite happy about. If gold does actually go up but come down first, I will actually take a loss on gold. I need to get back in on the win. Hopefully the win would actually be somewhere up here at the top, if not a little bit higher. That would be good as well, because that definitely recover the loss that I actually took earlier on. I'm not going to drop it. I'm going to sulk and I'm going to cry. I'm going to go in the Discord. And I'm probably going to get laughed at because I keep moaning about a loss that I've just took. So, again, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this channel. And get yourself in the Discord. Link is in the description. It's definitely worth it. From what Will is building up in the community, there's going to be a whole lot more. So if you get in early, you'll be able to see all the new development that's about to take place. But for now, this is Monday morning. Monday morning started off great, kind of leveled out. You know why. But yeah, I'm recovering over the weekend from the weekend for doing the intelligence engine. I'm loving what it's giving me back, the feedback that it's giving me. It also gives trading advice, ish. It's not necessarily trading advice as such. It's just telling you what to watch out for, where your losses are, how to protect the account a little bit better. This channel itself doesn't give trading advice, so don't take none of this as trading advice. Not financial advisors. It's purely for entertainment purposes only. And for today, I've took losses for your entertainment. I don't even know if I was broadcasting them losses. At least one of them I was, and the main one was just before I actually came on, which I saw on pretty much London Open as I was coming back in with my morning coffee, which is now cold. Yep, that's disgusting. That's cold. So I'll need to go down and get another one before I start having a look deeper on different accounts, because I've got a few more other accounts. I've got the 100 to 1,000 challenge still with Scott, which I think you'll be seeing Scott Thursday on his broadcast, and he'll be telling you a little bit more on how he's getting on with the 100 to 1,000 challenge. I might save that until tomorrow because it's a brand new week, and I'm going to start doing something a little bit different. You can see gold coming down. Whether it's going to actually enter me into a short, only just to reverse again, who knows? I don't think it'll trade it. I'm not actually too sure. There's not that much left in margin considering I'm in an oil trade. So who knows? I'm glad I didn't actually take this one as well, because I won't want triple back-to-back losses or even quadruple back-to-back losses. I've took them before, only to recover. The only thing is it just takes a little bit more time to recover. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on here for the for the remainder of this stream. Stream's only going to be an hour long in the morning now, and then I'm going to take it into the Discord and then start trading live in the Discord. And I think most of us are going to be doing that. So if you want to carry on and find out how we're getting on and still see us and have an opportunity to talk to us personally, which you can talk to Scott, Will, myself, and some of the others that are in Discord, and even possibly pop up your own chat and show us your trading, show us how you're trading, and whether you're putting us all to shame. But for now, I built the bot to trade for me, which is my style anyway. But I've just automated it, so I don't need to do anything. So what I can do is exactly what I've done today, gone through all the tabs, set it all up, press the bot to trade. The bot's going to catch the trades that I miss, and I can go outside and enjoy the sun. Now the spring has turned up, because the other day it was lovely. Little job came in for me to do, so I went to go do the job. I was sat in the garden and gave me a coffee, told me to sit down, and we're just about an hour later I was like, you know what, I'm going to have to go now. I've actually enjoyed your garden, your coffee, but I'm going to have to go. The sun was boiling. It was at least 20 odd degrees. It was a lovely summer's day, even though we're still in spring technically. And that's what we like. After a damp, dark winter, I'm thinking that gold is just going to carry on going up from now. Forming a little bottom, only to carry on to the upside, which we didn't catch. But at the minute, gold is going up, but only by this candle. Crude oil is going up. Unfortunately, Elliot, crude is going up. It's putting me in profit, not by much. But as soon as I take this profit, Elliot, I swear I'll ring Trump up and tell him to tank the market. Which I want him to do anyway. Like I said, we're all paying the same at the pumps. Wouldn't have thought it was actually that dire, to be honest with you. I know we've got our own oil. The Americans have got the oil. The Americans have got their own oil, but yet their oil seems to be going up. Talking about Scott's in. Good morning, Evan. Off for him after being out last night. Ooh, is that how you're looking? Are you hanging, mate? Hope you had a good night. You deserve it. Everyone deserves a good night at least. So is it Thursday that you're on? I was just talking about the 100 to 1,000 challenge. I think it's Thursday that you're on. You'll be talking everyone through what you've gone through and analysing the charts the way that you do. I'm still recovering over the weekend, but I definitely wasn't drinking, or at least I wasn't drinking alcohol. So basically, that's it for today. That was the rundown. I just wanted to show you the trading intelligence system, the trade tracker that I've got now, which is tracking my trades on the bot that's actually trading now on crude oil, gold, US 50, UK 100, and Nasdaq. We've binned German 40 for now. I'll probably revisit that this afternoon to see what I need to change to actually get that profitable. Now I know that it takes trades on that, so I'll need to use the settings mode on that to actually see if I can adjust the settings to see if I can make that a little bit more profitable than what it has been already, which has kind of been an indication of what needs to be improved on that symbol for it to become profitable. So with that, I will see you in the Discord. Hopefully all your trades will go a little bit better than mine did end on, at least on this stream. But at least we're in profit. Going out of stream, and that's on crude oil. So I'll let everyone know how I get on with the trades in the Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow.